Hello, good evening. Thank you for joining me again. It's been a year, I'm sure you've noticed. March the 23rd last year was the first day of lockdown in the UK. And I'm guessing that very few of us really thought it was going to go on this long. I guess most of us felt rather the same as those people who once said about the war, it'll be over by Christmas. But here we still are. We hope that we are heading towards the end of it. We really, really hope that. And today is a day of reflection. And that reflection will look different for each of us. There are some good things that I remember as part of the last year. There were unexpected regular Zoom meetings and people that I didn't know before and would probably never have met had it not been for those Zoom meetings. There were people that I got to know better because of regular meetings. There was the pleasure, never to go unappreciated again, of the times when we were allowed to meet for a walk with a friend. There was being able to sit outside in the garden and hear no traffic, not a single car. There was more birdsong. Was there really more of it, or did we just become more aware? There were those wonderful stories of people helping one another, communities coming together, even though they couldn't really come together. There were people gardening or connecting with nature in other ways for the first time. And there was the smile on the face of the person who'd never grown food before as she dug her first ever potatoes and ate them for lunch. But there are other things to remember too, aren't there? Sad things that many of us might prefer to forget, but we can't and we shouldn't. People have died, lots of them. And although it would be nice right now to simply be looking forward to the different landmarks on the journey out of lockdown rather than looking back, it is important that we remember. Remembering says that we care. It says that we cared then and that we care now and that we will continue to care. It says that we recognise that whatever our own experience of lockdown was, that we acknowledge that for many it included and may still include death and pain and loss. Others are much better with words about this than me, so I'd like to read you a poem by my very talented friend Ruth Wells, written especially for today. This year, walking the valley of the shadow of death. Death casting long silhouettes, reaching into our landscape, interrupting our normal, our daily lives. I mean, death is always lurking, but now upfront presentation moves it beyond peripheral vision, blinding us with daily stats, full hospitals. Each life precious, each number someone. I will not lock down my heart. I will remember. So, as we reflect today on this National Day of Reflection, we remember, but we also move forward with hope. Not the unrealistic optimism that says, oh, it'll all be okay, it always is, but the deep hope that can bring internal peace. Hope that comes from the belief that a better future is truly possible. And maybe even the active hope that compels us to be part of bringing that better future into being. I'm going to finish off with one of the prayers that the Church of England has published especially for today. And as ever, if you'd like to make it your prayer, feel free to stick an amen in the comments. Dear God, be with us as we think about all that has changed this year and help us to trust that you are always with us. Be close to us as we remember those who have died and help us to trust that they are at peace with you. Show us how to reach out to others with kindness and care so that hope shines out in every heart and home. Amen. Thank you for joining me. See you again tomorrow, I hope. Bye for now.